days like this, there'll be days like this, my mama said. Mama said there'll be days like this, there'll be days like this, my mama said. My eyes were wide open, but all that I can see is a chapel bells are tolling for every one about me. But I don't worry, 'cause mama said there'll be days like this, there'll be days like this, my mama said. Mama said there'll be days like this, there'll be days like this, my mama said. And then she said, someone will look at me like I'm looking at you one day. And then I might find I don't want you any other way. So I don't worry, 'cause mama said there'll be days like this, there'll be days like this, my mama said. Mama said there'll be days like this, there'll be days like this, my mama said. Mama said, hey, don't you worry. Mama said, hey, don't you worry now. Mama said, hey, mama said there'll be days like this, there'll be days like this, mama said. Mama said there'll be days like this.
AM 1110 in stereo, this is Jim Pewter. Good morning. Saturday morning with the legendary ladies of rock and roll. I have two special ladies with me right now. Shirley Alston, welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah, lead
Glad
singer
to be here.
of the Shirelles, the original lead, and Arlene Smith of the Chantels.
Hi, and I'm the original lead.
Yes,
too.
you are. Lead me on, ladies. I want to tell you that the show Thursday was so great, and I had the opportunity to host it and bring you on. And not only Shirley and Arlene are on stage at the Sheraton Plaza near LAX, but also Mary Wells and Martha Reeves.
Right.
Let's begin with a tune in 1958, Shirley, that you put together with the rest of the girls. I Met 'Em on a Sunday. That was the first, wasn't it?
Yes, that's our very first record.
Yeah. Now, I bought the record on Decca label, 1958.
Right.
Originally, it was on a label called Tiara. Yeah.
Right, but the label was small, and they didn't have enough money, they said, at the time to push it, so they sort of loaned us to Decca for a little while, and then we went back to Tiara.
Yeah. This thing took off on the East Coast right away for
Yes,
you, didn't
it did.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Do Ron, de Ron, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I met him on a Sunday.
All right. That's Met 'Em on a Saturday. That's where we are right now. Okay, on KRLA.
Okay.
Shirelles. Shirley's here in person, so is Arlene Smith. Let's listen now on KRLA. That was the first hit for the Shirelles. This is Jim Pewter. And the legendary ladies of rock and roll are here. Shirley Alston of the Shirelles and Arlene Smith, Chantels. That was, I met him on a Sunday, and I'm holding an album here that I picked up in '61, I believe. First album you did on Scepter.
Yes, that was entitled Tonight's the Night.
Yeah. And
Yes.
And a prom dress on the cover.
That's my dress.
Is that your dress?
Yes.
Yeah. How many proms did you go
Kind
to?
of funny, huh? Just one.
Just one? I was scared at my prom because I couldn't dance fast, and I kept hoping they would keep playing slow music, throughout the night.
Yes.
But Tonight's the Night was the one that really caught on for you, isn't it?
Yeah, I was voted queen too.
You were?
Yes.
Well, what do you think? Do you still have the dress?
No,
No.
that one fell apart
Okay.
during the course of the years.
The song hasn't, though. It still holds up. Did you
you.
write this tune?
Yes, I did.
Uh-huh.
With a little help from Luther Dixon.
Yeah, okay. We'll put it all together. It's coming up next. Shirley Alston is here in person, and also Arlene Smith of the Chantels. This is Jim Pewter coming up next. Tonight's the Night with the Shirelles.
Here's Shirley Jones for Ralph's.
In just the last few weeks, Ralph's has lowered prices on thousands of items. I'm not kidding. You'll see these new lower prices on every shelf in every aisle, all over the store. And they are a lot lower. Ralph's is committed to lower prices. It's no wonder more people shop there than any other supermarket. They know they're going to find higher standards right next to thousands of new lower prices.
This week you'll find 2 double coupons in Ralph's newspaper ad, and don't miss Ralph's Thompson Seedless Grape Sale, the lowest price of the year on Thompson Seedless grapes, just 49 cents a pound. Plus, during Ralph's Barbecue Spectacular, save on ground beef, only 87 cents a pound. Ralph's hot dog and hamburger buns, 39 cents. And here's another special summer attraction from Ralph's, an exclusive $2 saving on unlimited use tickets to Knott's Berry Farm, where now you can see Charlie Brown and Lucy. Limited time offer, prices good through August 1st. Details at Ralph's.
Got a right to chicken done right. The taste that says with just one bite, it's the one and only Kentucky Fried Chicken. You got a right to chicken done right.
Nobody does chicken like Kentucky Fried Chicken. We make it tender and juicy the Colonel's way with his secret blend of 11 herbs and spices.
You got a right to Kentucky Fried Chicken. You deserve the #1 best.
Secret blend of herbs and spices.
I got a right to say,
I want the one and only chicken.
cook up the Colonel's way. You've got a right
I got it right.
to chicken done right. Tender, juicy, every bite. You've got a right to Kentucky Fried Chicken. Oh yeah, you got a right to chicken done right. Kentucky Fried Chicken, we do chicken right.
Jane and Kirk are not at work. They're making hay while the sun shines. Debbie and Don aren't mowing the lawn. They're making hay while the sun shines. Just who do they think they are? Horsing around the Del Mar, soaking up sun, watching thoroughbreds run, acting like movie stars.
At 2 p.m. daily except Tuesday, they're racing at Del Mar, but only till September 12th. So better make hay while the sun shines.
Now you won't catch me home watching TV. I'm gonna make hay while the sun shines. Procrastinate and it'll be too late. You gotta make hay while the sun shines. I wanna be where the winners are. I wanna mingle with you, oh my God. Soaking up sun, watching thoroughbreds run, partying down at Del Mar. Now saddle your car and race for Del Mar. 'Cause you gotta make hay while the sun shines.
See the San Diego Handicap tomorrow. First race, 2 p.m.
The heart and soul of rock and roll. KRLA.
Said you're gonna meet me tonight's the night. Say you're gonna kiss me tonight's the night. I don't know. Said I don't know right now. I might love you some. Say you're gonna make me turn the light do, especially for me. And it's something that everybody needs. Each night before you go to bed, my baby, whisper a little prayer for me, my baby, and tell all the stars above. This is dedicated to the one I love. This is dedicated to the one I love. This is dedicated to the one I love.
Two in a row from Shirley, Alston, and the Shirelles. This is Jim Pewter. Good morning. And the legendary ladies of rock and roll are now appearing at the Sheraton Plaza Hotel at LAX. Ticket info, if you want to call, 318-1510. And besides Shirley Alston of the Shirelles and Arlene Smith of the Chantels, Martha Reeves is there, and Mary Wells tonight on stage. How long will you be appearing now at the Sheraton Plaza?
Until August 13th.
Oh, I just said that, didn't I? I think so on this. Yeah. Okay. And you're appearing here till 10 o'clock. Okay. Will You Love Me Tomorrow is next. And I'd like to point out for the people who just tuned in that Shirley Alston of the Shirelles has always been the original lead voice on the big hits. There's other groups around now, right? But I mean,
Yes.
you sang on you were there right from the beginning.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
definitely. I was lead singer for the Shirelles, and the song that I didn't lead was "This Is Dedicated to the One I Love." Really, that now Doris Coley Kenner sang that particular song, but the rest of them I sang lead on.
All right. We got Will You Love Me Tomorrow next, a song which became #1 in 1960.
Carole King wrote that especially for me.
And I heard somewhere that you didn't want to record this.
I said, wait a minute, I can't sing this song. It's just not my style. And they said, oh, yeah, you'll do it. I said, no, I won't do it. And then I said, because I don't like it. And all through rehearsal, I just had a mental block that I just wasn't going to like the song. And I rehearsed it because they said I had to do it on the label. And then when we went into the studio, Carole King, by the way, played on some of the instruments there that day. When we went into the studio, and I heard the music and the song come alive, I thought it was the most beautiful thing I had heard. And I was so thrilled, and I'm happy that I did it. Yeah. Bless you, Carol.
All right. Thank you for doing it. Yeah. Let's hear it again on KRLA. This is Jim Pewter. That's the voice of Shirley Alston of the Shirelles.
Tonight you're mine completely. You give your love so sweetly. Tonight the light of love is in your eyes. But will you love me tomorrow? Is this a lasting treasure? It's not the way you smile that touch my heart. It's not the way you kiss that tears me apart. Whoa, many nights roll by. I sit alone at home and cry over you. What can I do? I can't help myself. 'Cause baby, it's you. Baby, it's you. You should hear what they say about you. Cheat, cheat. They say you've never been true. Oh, doesn't matter what they say. I know I'm gonna love you any old way. What can I do when it's true? I don't want nobody. 'Cause baby, it's you. Baby, it's you. Many nights roll by. I sit alone at home and cry over you. What can I do? Can't help myself. 'Cause baby, it's you. Baby, it's you. Don't leave me alone. Come on home.
AM 1110 in stereo, Baby It's You, Shirelles. This is Jim Pewter. Shirley Alston's here in person, lead singer of the Shirelles. Then we had Will You Love Me Tomorrow, and also Arlene Smith of the Chantels. Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to say that I'm former lead singer. I'm not with them anymore.
Oh, you're not, of course.
No.
Right, okay. There was a group here in town not too long ago at the amphitheater, Shirelles group.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, they were the girls that sang with me when I was with the Shirelles. They were, but we split up in '76.
Right. Okay. You know, I was just going through a lot of tunes that you did with the Shirelles and Arlene with the Chantels, and listening to the group sound, you know, that you had at that time, and how you inspired so many other groups that came out of that. You know, the girl groups, the Chiffons and the Ronettes and the Supremes. You know, it really came from this sound we're hearing right now.
True. I think that actually we opened a lot of doors for the artists, the rock and roll female vocalists back then.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You were on a real hot streak, Shirley. In the 60s. This next tune that we have coming up was also #1, Soldier Boy. And
yes.
I imagine a lot of people can identify with this, and especially at that time, if the guys were stationed overseas,
oh,
you know,
yes.
remember?
You should hear the stories that we hear about that.
Is that right?
Yeah, beautiful ones and some sad ones, you know, but really beautiful responses that we get for this song is something else.
Okay, we'll hear it next on KRLA. This is Jim Pewter with Shirley Alston of the Shirelles and Arlene Smith of the Chantels. It's Soldier Boy next.
Track Auto's here with 35 to 51% off every auto part every day just above wholesale. So make tracks to Track Auto with the largest selection of discount auto parts and accessories available in the area. Track's the original auto parts supermarket with over 16,000 discount parts and accessories and big discounts on name brands like AC Delco, Champion, Wagner, Monroe, Motorcraft, Fram, Bosch, and more. Look for Track Auto's insert in your local paper or the Thursday LA Times, or register or pick up a copy at your local Track Auto. Here's 3 car care discounts at Track Auto. Valvoline 10W40 motor oil, just 74 cents per quart. AC spark plugs, 69 cents for regulars and 88 cents for resistors. And get a 4,400-pound capacity hydraulic floor jack for just $27.99. Now you can save 35 to 51% on auto parts where every single item is discounted every day. You'll never pay full price at Track Auto.
800-325-3535, Sheridan Reservations.
My big sister thinks she knows everything.
Oh, I bet she does.
My big sister says you have hot dogs?
She's right. And hamburgers? Sheridan has lots of food kids love.
Oh, She says you have swimming pools.
Lots of Sheridans do. And color TV. Free gifts just for kids.
Yeah, that's what she said.
Sheridan loves kids. And just about everywhere your mom and dad would want to take you on vacation, there's a Sheridan.
My big sister says Mom and Dad are on a budget.
Well, Sheridan has a family plan.
She says she can stay free.
Is she 17 or under?
She's 9.
Under the Sheridan family plan, 2 kids 17 or under stay free with mom and dad in their room.
2 kids?
Sheridan loves kids.
She didn't say 2 kids.
Maybe your big sister doesn't know everything.
Yeah.
Come to Sheraton.
Call 800-325-3535 for family plan details.
You'll love the life at Sheraton.
The hospitality people of ITT.
Sakes alive, we got value at your Southern California Mazda dealers now.
Truck buyers, here's a real challenge. We bet you can't beat Mazda value. One reason why is the Mazda B2000 Sundowner. At just $57.95, it's the lowest sticker price truck in America with all these standard features. A 5-speed, steel-belted radials, tinted glass, dual side mirrors, swing-out side vent windows, and full cut pile carpeting. Sakes alive, all that standard for just $57.95. Of course, actual prices set by dealers, taxes, license plate options, and other dealer charges extra. The more you look at economy pickup trucks, the more you'll like the Mazda B2000 Sundowner. Its value just can't be beat. You can look long and hard, but you won't find a truck priced as low that offers you as much. At $57.95, the Mazda B2000 Sundowner is the lowest priced truck in America with all those standard features. Bet you can't beat Mazda value.
Sakes alive, we got value at your Southern California Mazda dealers now.
KRLA-AM 1110.
Soldier boy, oh my little soldier boy.
That's the Shirelles with Shirley Alston singing lead. This is Jim Pewter with the legendary ladies of rock and roll on a Saturday morning, Shirley Alston and Arlene Smith of the Chantels. By the way, they'll be appearing through August 12th, nightly at 7:15 and 10:30, Sheraton Plaza Hotel at LAX. And ticket information is 318-1510. Don Meany is producing the show, and he's got a lot of love for you ladies, because I know he...
we love him too,
yeah.
Yes. He's beautiful.
Let's talk to Arlene Smith. Arlene, the first time I saw you and the ladies, the Chantels, was in 1958, Alan Freed Big Beat Show. And I remember you came out and there was a blue light on you, and you opened with a tune called, I think it was Every Night at the time, and you did Maybe, and I Love You So, really sounded neat. We're going to play He's Gone, which was the first record that charted for you, yeah. Tell us a little bit about how the group got started, the Chantels.
Chantels all were members of St. Anthony of Padua Elementary School in the Bronx in New York. And we began singing together in the Cherub Choir. All of us were between 8, 9, and 10 years of age. And we just went through elementary school together singing and at off times playing basketball. You know, we really sound good. And I think my mother did mention at one point, telling us, you know, you girls really sound good. And that was like the stamp of approval. We finally got the nerve to go to Lower State in New York after a show that the Valentines did. Met Richard Barrett, who was responsible for Frankie Lyman's success. Got him to hear us. And he in turn arranged an audition with George Goldner, which wasn't an audition really, because all we did was sing for him and he had the contract right there. So all of this took maybe 5 or 6 years to get done. I mean, between the 5th grade and the first year in high school. You know, that's how we got started.
I got a copy of the End record. That was a label. It was on 1957.
Sure.
Arlene Smith and the Chantels. This was their first regional hit in New York. Established the group.
Yeah.
He's Gone.
And the first ballad too.
Yeah.
Because they weren't allowing females, and they did not push ballads at that time. We had to do it the hard way.
Okay, we're going to do it easy right now on KRLA. Chantels. That's Arlene Smith and the Chantels with Jim Pewter. On a Saturday morning, the legendary ladies of rock and roll. I have two of them here right now. Arlene Smith of the Chantels and Shirley Alston of the Shirelles, appearing nightly. Sheraton Plaza Hotel at LAX, 7:15 and 10:30. That's showtime. And got Maybe next, classic song. And I mentioned before how I saw you perform that tune. And I was sitting up in the balcony. I remember I had my girl with me that night. But just seeing you sing that, and then and the blue lights and everything, it's always special in my mind. The memory has never gone away.
Really?
Yeah, and the record really holds up well, too. You know, with Richard Barrett on the piano and your lead vocal, it's really neat. You know, with all the sophistication we have today with, you know, the 24-track and all that. Yes. That record, you know, and what you did too, Shirley, with, you know, the Shirelles, it sounds It's right on target.
Yes.
You know.
Oddly enough, they do, but I still sound a little nasally.
No, yeah.
On those records.
Well, listen, you know you can't manufacture energy, no matter what you do. How many tracks you use, you and the thing that made maybe I think as important a song for as simple a song as it is the fact that my intention was to communicate over miles and miles and miles. Because as a child, I recorded the song. I wanted it to have that same impact or the same feeling that I was feeling in somebody's home way across town, you know. And when you go into a session with that kind of attitude, you sort of lay down some feelings you didn't know you had, and you can't argue. You cannot argue with that. I've had people, like you said, people come to you, give you beautiful stories about songs, and you don't realize at the time the impact that you're making on people in their lives. And I didn't get that out of the song, you know, but it's nice to know that the emotion did transmit and it's still staying.
Yeah,
It
well,
has some staying power.
Let's hear it again, all right?
Okay.
Maybe. Chantels. AM 1110 in stereo. This is Jim Pewter with Arlene Smith of the Chantels and Shirley Alston of the Shirelles. Right now, it's you, Arlene, right? And the Chantels. Chantels, Arlene Smith, and all the ladies, and Shirley Alston's also here, formerly of the Shirelles. This is Jim Pewter with you up until 10 o'clock. Coming up next, Every Night with Arlene and the Chantels. Don't go away.
We're the people who know your call. We're close to you wherever you are.
We're Mark C. Bloom. You probably know that Bloom has over 500 service bays, staffed with expert mechanics for tune-ups, brakes, shocks, wheel alignment, air conditioning service, lube jobs, and oil changes. But you probably didn't know Bloom now has 50 different locations, each certified with trained inspectors and licensed by the state of California as smog check centers. Mark C. Bloom does it right.
We're Mark C. Bloom, Mark C. Bloom. We know you're a call from the tire zone.
Check Bloom's newspaper ad for savings on tires, brakes, and tune-ups.
And a little bit more.
Mark C. Bloom.
Movie land, it's movie stars and fancy cars, famous scenes and movie queens, the laughs and tears all through the years, from Carol Burnett to Mr. T, there's always something new to see. It's Movie Land Wax Museum, the movie stars and your chance to see them.
Imagine over 200 stars at the same place at the same time. Ooh. We're talking new stars, hot stars, big stars.
How big?
As big as Mr. T and his 20 pounds of gold chains.
That's big.
And even bigger stars.
Who's bigger than Mr. T?
Ronald Reagan.
The president?
It's your chance to see him up close.
How close?
Across the desk in the Oval Office.
That's close.
And Movie Land is only a block from Knott's Berry Farm.
That's real close. It's Movie Land Wax Museum, the movie stars and your chance to see them.
Come visit us, sweetheart.
Robert Redford, Elizabeth Taylor.
Just for the fun of it, just for the heck of it, just for the taste of it, Diet Coke. Just for the rock of it, the real cold taste of it, Diet Coke.
Just for the pick of it.
Just for the taste of it, Diet Coke. Just for the taste of it, Coca-Cola. Just for the taste of it, Diet Coke.
Just for the sound of it. Just for the fun of it, Diet Coke.
Just for the brass of it, the real cola taste of it, Diet Coke. Just for the ooh of it.
Just for the eye.
Just for the just for the taste of it, Diet Coke. Just for the fun of it, the Coca-Cola. Just for the taste of it, Diet Coke.
AM 1110, stereo, KRLA.
He doesn't love me. Keep him
That's Arlene Smith and the Chantels with Jim Pewter. I Love You So. Then we had Every Night. And we're just about ready to move on out. I know you have a show tonight, 7:15 and 10:30 at Sheraton Plaza.
Yeah, everybody come by. You're going to have a good time.
And it's right near LAX. Can't miss it. Ticket info, by the way, is 318-1510. Don Meany will answer, right?
Certainly
no, he's
will.
producing the show. And doing a great job, too. Next, we have Look in My Eyes. Arlene, the song you recorded with the Chantels. You made a label departure from End Records. You went over to Carlton.
I went over to Big Top Records, and
Oh.
the girls went over to Carlton.
Oh, is that what
And
happened?
we got into a situation where I was under contract, and the girls were under contract. So they got a lady to imitate me. And I'm having a great time singing Look in My Eyes now, because I'm doing an imitation of myself.
Really?
Isn't that wonderful? Mm-hmm.
Well, let's have the real thing, shall
But
we?
it's a good song.
Okay, all right. Chantels on AM 1110, KRLA.
Look in my eyes and tell me you love me. Tell me you love me. Oh, darling, I'll be gone. Look in my eyes and tell me that you're the one for me, and that our love will always be. Oh, darling, I'll be gone. You still got time, so make up your mind. What's it to do? Do you want me? I don't need much, only your touch. Come and love me, please. Oh, darling, set me free. Look in my eyes and tell me you love me. Tell me you love me. Oh, darling, I'll be
Chantels, Look in My Eyes. It's been great having Arlene Smith here of the Chantels, Shirley Alston of the Shirelles, formerly of the Shirelles, right? This is Jim Pewter, a former member of the 16s. No.
Thought he looked familiar.
Oh, yeah, right. Okay, nightly, 7:15, 10:30, Sheraton Plaza Hotel at LAX. Ticket info, 318-1510. Legendary ladies of rock and roll, along with Shirley Alston and Arlene Smith. Martha Reeves is there, and also Mary Wells. Great
Right,
lineup.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes. Please come out and see us. You're going to have a great
I'm
time.
going to come out again. All right.
Sure.
All right. Everyone come out.
I'll be looking for you.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Love to see everybody.
Thanks again, ladies.
Thank you.
Our pleasure.
Thank you very much.
This is KRLA. Where else would you hear the legendary ladies of rock and roll?
The following Olympic report is sponsored by Conroy's Florist, proud supplier of florist products to the 1984 Olympic Games.
This is Don Chevrier with the latest Olympic report via satellite from Los Angeles. In a matter of hours, the Games of the 23rd Olympiad will officially open here at the LA Coliseum, with more than 90,000 spectators in attendance and an estimated 2.5 billion more watching on television around the world. As Maury Trumbull tells us, it'll be a lavish 3.5-hour production.
The Olympic opening ceremonies are going to be a Hollywood show, and appropriately enough, impresario David Walper is the commissioner of this upcoming extravaganza. Walper says he wants the program to be majestic, inspirational, and above all, emotional. One segment will feature the music of America, from Dixieland jazz to Gershwin to Broadway and Hollywood. The ceremonies traditionally are supposed to reflect the country's culture and traditions, and Walper says music may be our most significant cultural exports.
The name of the final torchbearer is not supposed to be known until he or she or they enter the stadium with the torch held high. 6 U.S. boxers have drawn buys in the first round. Welterweight Mark Breland's first bout against Wayne Gordon of Canada. Our boxing expert Ken Norton notes Breland's loose defensive style.
I feel that as time goes on, he will learn how to adjust to this. And I fought with my left hand down low, which was supposed to be dangerous. I think each individual fighter finds out what works for him the best, and he works off that individual plan.
Light flyweight Paul Gonzalez of the U.S. got the worst of the draw. He'll face the favorite Kwang Sun Kim of Korea in the very first bout. That's it for now from the Olympics. I'm Don Chevrier, ABC Sports.
No doubt by now you've seen them all over the place. They've become a household word. And of course we're talking about Conroy's, your convenient full-service florists, located on major intersections throughout Southern California. Perhaps as you've driven by the brilliant cascade of colorful flowers that is Conroy's Florist trademark, you've asked yourself, do they deliver? Will they do my wedding or party? Or just make something special for me? The answer is yes. You see, Conroy's are full-service florists, helping you make every occasion in life something special. Regardless of your needs, desires, or the expressions you want to send, Conroy's Florists can help you show how much you care. Conroy's, the convenient full-service florists, open every day of the year, where you can also charge by phone. And they're a proud supplier to the 1984 Olympic Games.
This Olympic report has been sponsored by Conroy's Florists, proud supplier of florist products to the 1984 Olympic Games.
What does it take to feed 10,000 Olympic athletes?
22,100 pounds mushrooms.
It takes the very finest meats and produce available.
108,316 pounds potatoes.
It takes a remarkable variety of products.
12,744 pounds veal.
It takes Vons, the supermarket that's been meeting your standards of quality and selection for 78 years. That's why the LA 1984 Olympic Committee took their shopping list to Vons, where this week Vons can fill your shopping list with great weekly specials, like Vons Table King Beef Chuck Steak, blade cut, 77 cents a pound. Large green seedless grapes, 49 cents a pound. Coke and Diet Coke, 6-pack of 12-ounce cans, $1.49. Plus, check this week's paper for money-saving double coupons. So do what the LA 1984 Olympic Committee did. Bring your shopping list to Vons.
24,900 pounds strawberries.
Quantities are limited. Offer ends August 1st.
This is Southern California's only rock and roll oldie station, KRLA.
Tragedy in Westwood. I'm Randy Allison with KRLA News. He reportedly wanted revenge against the police for some reason. Police say that's the reason Daniel Lee Young gave for why he mowed down a crowd of people on a Westwood sidewalk last night. One woman dead, at least 54 people injured. Police say they've booked Young on murder charges. Young's reckless rendezvous with the sidewalk was apparently unrelated to the Olympic Games. The Westwood block he drove down is near UCLA's Olympic Village. Up next, ready, set, go for the gold. KRLA News Time is 9:58.
See us now. See us new. JCPenney has something in store for you with a fresh new look in our Glendale Galleria store. New fixtures, new colors, a whole new fashion look. And to help us celebrate, we're inviting you to join us and members of the LA Raiderettes and try your luck naming the hit tunes at the KRLA Name That Hit booth. Noon to 4 p.m. today, Saturday, at the Glendale Galleria JCPenney. See us new. See us now. Don't miss the excitement at your new JCPenney.
All right, let's test it.
Indy champion Rick Mears pushes the Pennzoil Z7 Special to over 10,000 RPM.
You put that kind of stress on an engine, and your motor oil's got to protect it. I always count on Pennzoil in my Indy car and my personal cars.
Pennzoil, stress tested on the Indy circuit for the toughest kind of protection. Pennzoil, ask for it.
At 4:30 this afternoon, politics and preparations give way to pomp and circumstance. We can stop speculating about smog, traffic, and parking. The 23rd Olympiad is about to begin. More of the 7,800 athletes from 140 countries will take part in the opening ceremonies at the Coliseum, along with bands, dancers, birds, singers, and drill teams. How Hollywood? Well, that's because Hollywood producer David Wolper is behind it all.
I know that somewhere up in heaven, Mike Todd and Billy Rose are looking down and are jealous of Helen.
Today's your last shot at seeing the Olympic torch on the road. Right about now, it should be going north on Hawthorne Boulevard towards La Brea. And speaking of traveling, is it still safe to take the train? Here's Jillian Harris.
The president of Amtrak says the passenger train service has not let down on its commitment to safety, even though there have been 5 fatal accidents involving Amtrak since the 4th of July.
There's one good thing, one saving grace that can be said about accidents. They enable you to find ways of preventing accidents in the future.
Graham Clayton says rail travel is perhaps 50 times safer than going by car. A woman was killed and her husband injured when an Amtrak train rammed their truck in North Carolina yesterday. Jillian Harris, KRLA News.
Finally, congratulations to the little town of 84 in Pennsylvania. That's its name, really, 84. 100 years ago, the former village of Smithville became 84, so it could get its own post office. And there's a big party going on in 84 to celebrate the centennial. KRLA News Time is 10 o'clock.
Hey, California, I've been looking for you. I've got lots of free prizes like t-shirts and painter's hats just waiting for me to give them away.
Hey, thanks.
You're welcome. I'm part of the Pepsi Patrol, and all summer long...
Hey, thanks for the hat.
No problem. We'll be looking for people who make Pepsi their choice.
All right, Pepsi.
People like you. Just look for us in specially marked Pepsi Patrol vans powered by Dodge. Show us your Pepsi and we'll give you a t-shirt.
Oh, I love it.
Looks great on you. A painter's hat.
Hey, I like it.
Or some other terrific prizes absolutely free. You'll find the Pepsi Patrol everywhere you find fun this summer. Hey, don't get me wet. I know I'm having fun, and I'm not having any trouble finding Pepsi drinkers to give these free prizes to.
I've got my Pepsi.
I can see that. But if I catch you without your Pepsi, just say Pepsi and we'll give you a nice cold one.
Hey, Pepsi.
You got it. There's no purchase necessary, so keep your eye out for the Pepsi Patrol, California. We'll have an eye out for you.
On the KRLA reunion calendar, 2 reunions set for August 25th, Lakewood High School class of 1974 and Bellflower class of 1964. Call KRLA for details, 818-793-3330. KRLA Sports reports the Twins hosting the Angels, the Dodgers play host to Cincinnati. KRLA Weather Scope, a slight chance of showers and a few clouds with highs in the upper 80s. Right now it's 76 in Rosemead, 73 in Long Beach. From KRLA's mobile studio at Orange Coast College, I'm Randy Allison, KRLA News.
In stereo, this is Southern California's #1 rock and roll oldies station, KRLA, Pasadena.
Go! They're really rocking in Boston and Pittsburgh, PA, deep in the heart of Texas and round the Frisco Bay, all over St. Louis and down in New Orleans. All the cats gonna
little 16. Sweet little 16. She just got to have about $500,000 famed autographs. Her wallet filled with pictures. She gets them one by one. Becomes so excited. Watch her look at her run, boy.